decide where to attack next. I mean, Syracuse is kind of tempting. I don't really want to mess with Corsica just because it's Roman mainland.
That's true, yeah. I mean, you could always fight them for that, take it, and then just force peace with that province.
Yeah, you have to colonize the bits around the other side of the island, though.
True, yeah.
I think I'd rather just not bother. Merge them.
Spain is always somewhere you could go.
Yeah, Spain, I think, is where I get the new Carthago option. Or is it decisions? A new Carthage. Yeah.
What does it actually do?
Hang on, I will pause and sort it. Where is it? So, Mastia gets Carthaginian Metropolis until end of the game, given the effects local pop growth plus 0.1, commerce income plus 10, local civilization level plus 10, adds 8 citizens, 6 freemen, and 4 slaves, with the state, culture, and religion, and I gain claims on the whole Hispanian coastline.
Okay, so I actually think the claims are the best part of that.
Yeah. Right, let's... relations. Improve opinion.
Just had the Olympic Games appear.
I'm not Greek, I don't get those.
Yeah. Basically, for people that don't know, you just send someone to the Olympic Games.
And if they win, everybody loves you in the Greek world.
Yeah, basically.
Right. Do I want to start messing with Sicily? Not Sicily, Syracuse. Or get a bit of it. Okay.
My idiot son decided that he was going to slander Ptolemy, but I'm going to forgive him because I don't really want him to lose all his popularity and stuff.
Yeah, don't slander Ptolemy. That's a dumb idea.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest. And even if you don't win the Olympic Games, your ruler still gains popularity. Because you sent someone.
My problem with attacking this bit of Syracuse is going to be it's in the mountains. And that means attrition.
No elephants!
Hey, it's Hannibal Mark II.
So we will follow Hannibal.
As the supernovas commanding Egypt, someone in chat just asked.
Ignore me, I'm not important. Carthage is where it's at.
Yeah, if I take these out, then I've got inroads into Syracuse and their ally, as opposed to getting bottlenecked horribly.
I always forget that you don't need to necessarily do 100 war score in these things.
Yeah, there is that. How much a rate 3 power is it for a flame?
Either 170 or 180.
180.
For me, it's 180.
That's my income. Oh yes, plus 27 from commerce. Just hunting around looking for people with terrible stats in various positions. Oh. The peasants are fighting with the religious side of things.
Are they the parties, you mean?
No, don't think so. It might be the populist versus religious faction, and no, it's just basically peasants that are trying to get into the inner workings of religious ceremonies by the looks of it. I mean, one of the options is gain stability, but then moment, power, and duration are negatively impacted. But stability's good. Go for it. I'll have the stability. Unpaused.
Great. Waiting for June to roll around to declare war on Cyrenacia? Cyrenacia.
A lot of that's not populated though, is it? Or is it? Are they only on the coast, or are they on the inner bit as well?
It's 2 deep provinces deep.
Yeah, it's just the
Or
colour
two
looks like it
cities deep.
fades. I couldn't decide if it was colonised or not.
There's a line there that sort of like a hard solid line.
Yeah, so you got the impassable terrain, but then for me, I'll say blue doesn't go all the way into the inner provinces.
Does it not?
No.
For me it does. Interesting.
Might just because I don't
me it
have the
does.
knowledge of them.
Maybe. That's interesting. I forgot I was about to declare war. I'm not going to call you.
If I integrate the two along the coast towards you, I think these guys are one of the tribal vassals. Yeah, so I can't integrate them. Same for these. That's colonization. And Massalia are not friendly.
Who's that? Sorry, Massalia.
Yeah, to my west. They've only got 16 cohorts, and because I've got random Carthage islands all around the place, I could probably attack from multiple directions. And
You, some heathen, trying to steal from the national treasury. Either way, I lose 50 gold. I am unimpressed.
So what are your options? To murder him or to let him go into jail?
Have
or...
him flogged, or be like, nah, we forgive him. Either way, I lose 50 gold, and I lose popularity for one of them. I had him flogged, in case anyone was wondering. Super looking forward to all these barbarians appearing and being like, hi. Raiding my stuff.
Sure, go be friends. I don't really care. Right. I've got one large family who's currently scorned. I need to find them something to do. Well, you're terrible. 1210. Well, there's an 8 in oratory power, 6 in military. Let's see. Hang on, what was he called? Skariska. Whatever name. No. I've got 2 people with the same name, Super.
Like, actually fully the...
Yep, exactly the same name. It's one of the families I inducted.
Lol. Why do these mercenary armies have terrible general? Utterly atrocious.
Only other person they've got that's half decent is Omen 7. I don't think that's going to compete with... maybe. Right, that's the big family's happy. There's just 2 smaller ones with like a single male person in them who are upset now.
So, not relevant, is what you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just have to pause for a second.
Leave it paused.
Okay.
Okay, ready to unpause when you're up.
Cool.
Third of August, I can declare my war. Yeah, my trade money is getting very silly.
Yeah. Carthage is silly for money as far as I'm aware.
Oh, hang on. Dissatisfied senators. What do they want? They're demanding that we set aside additional protection for trading routes. So they're more or less likely to support me. Where's there's a thing that tells you what like likelihood people are to support you somewhere.
I'm not sure if I know where that is, I'll be honest.
Oh no, here we go. Faction support. So they're the 3rd biggest faction because the populists are terrible. We don't want to help them at all. vote them in. Election soon. Looks like I'm going to end up as the mercantile faction.
More money!
Yeah, what happens if they get in? National commerce income +10 and diplomatic relations +2. Not bad. Right, I had a water declare. Hang on.
Elephants are gone now.
Yeah. No, they've got 2 friends from somewhere. They've just formed a defensive league, but it's fine.
Massilia and Massalia have the same, like almost exactly the same name. Maybe I'm just being silly. No, it's just an A and an E. Oh, and an S. Whoops.
Yeah, well, I just go
Ignore me.
naval blockade some people. I'm assuming that's a thing.
Yeah, but only for cities with a port. Unless you mean like naval blockading them so they can't get troops over here.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 14,000 troops in his thing, and I'm covering both the sea zones, including the one that's the crossing, but I don't know if it's a proper crossing or not, so he may still be able to get across. Researcher needed. Martial advances. Have a decent one in there. Where did the 10 quality general come from, game? Why wasn't he here
Sheer
before?
magic. He might have been in a different position in the government or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. It may have been the previous government leader or something. Because that was military faction.
Yeah. But you should still have been able to use him as a general, so that's a bit weird.
Who's sieging that down? Regium. Who's Regium? Used. Oh dear. That poor country's at war with, like, everybody.
Who's this?
It was a tiny single province one on the boot of Italy that decided to go into a defensive alliance with the 2 I'm attacking on Syracuse. But Syracuse and what looks like all the other surrounding southern Italian states are currently also at war with it. So it
Oh yeah.
got dead. It got exceptionally dead.
It's but a scratch.
What is Syracuse's current? They got a couple of subjects. Oh, hang on. Oh no, an unwelcome gift.
This is hideous.
Yep, he commissioned a statue.
It's like, ah, po.
The crowd collectively withdraws in abject terror.
I always want to know what they look like.
I know. I just always imagined the... I'm sure it was in Spain on a church. There was the Christ painting that was fading and some woman just decided to restore it and it looked absolutely terrible.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, I'm sure plenty of people will know what I mean. I think they got a proper restorer in to unrestore her work, but it was it was bad.
You know this thing you've restored? Yeah, well, we need someone to actually restore it. Sorry.
So my current guy's popularity, not so good. Currently 29. I can't really afford to lose 10. Oh well, we'll demolish it at once.
I usually pick the bottom one, which is to demolish, I think.
Yeah. Syracuse is going to be a big war if I go for it, because he's got alliances with some of the southern Italian states.
Be brave.
Hang on, wait, what? Sacking. So let the looting be gentle. Oh no, we don't want... Hang on. Kill some citizens. No, that sounds bad. Kill some freemen. That doesn't sound good either. I'll go with the top one.
All of these things.
I mean, if you weren't going to keep the place, then yeah, great.
Loot it, but yeah. But if you're gonna like use it as a thing. Why do I still have a bad research ratio? Oh well.
Their happiness going. Oh yes, let's start integration.
These bloody sieges take forever.
I have to force it through the Senate, unfortunately. Have some more tyranny.
Yeah, tyranny doesn't do much. You'll be fine.
War's over, just piecing out. I'll have both of those, thanks. And all of your monies. Oh no, not an aggressive expansion of 2.
I'm about to get something crazy from my aggressive expansion. I can feel it. Yeah, it's going to be 14, 15, potentially 16 aggressive expansion. If I take all of it.
I'm going to do the enemies deserve no quarter to try and get the popularity of my leader up a bit. As he's suffering. Right. The islands in the Mediterranean are looking a little cleaner. Integrate these.
Yeah, now sort out North Africa.
Well, yeah, I'm integrating one. Alright,
What a mess that is.
unpausing.
Okay.
What do we reckon, Massalia? Hang on, who's that? Oh, they're allies, that's fine.
Also, I hate desert provinces. In case I haven't mentioned that yet.
See, now I'm in 2 minds. Do I attack from 4 directions and conquer stuff quickly, but then probably end up getting swamped when he shows up with death stacks?
Who are you talking about?
Massalia.
The red one or the blue one?
The one to my west.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, forgot. How big is he? He's only got 12. He's only got 12. He's only got a tributary, so I don't know if he's that strong comparatively.
Tributary's got 10. It's just that I've got bits of territory all along his coast, which he'll go siege down, and then that'll cause me hassle.
Yeah, but his tributary won't join the war.
Won't it?
No, it's a tributary. If you attack the tributary, he might join it because he's like, "Oi, that's my money."
Ah.
But the tributary's gonna be like, "I don't care."
Ooh, military tradition. I'm going to go down the right-hand one. Just need mercenaries. Mercenary bonuses, I should say. Ew. Desert territories, no supply.
I'm having that problem at the moment.
Oh man, even my territories don't have great supply.
How are they sieging this down so much faster than it took me to siege it? For goodness sake. What a mess.
You're not telling me that Paradox game is cheating again, are we?
I mean, they're already up to 35% on the siege, and it took me ages to siege it down. Just, irritating. Oh, I don't want to have to bring all my armies over here, but I'm gonna have to. They're proving to be irritating.
I have a disloyal character. The Senate are quite happy for me to imprison him. The head of the Galid family, which I think is one of the scorned ones. Yes. Oh. But his brother, Mahabald, has got a 10 score. Alright, let's find somewhere for him. Really? That didn't fix it.
Genuinely hate fighting in the desert. Just no supply anywhere.
Like, these families are unhappy, but they're absolutely terrible at things. And I don't have enough positions for them.